Hey, this is Peter Steele.
And Johnny Kelly of Typo Negative.
And you're watching Toasted.
Could you please introduce yourself, guys?
I'm Johnny Kelly. I play drums.
My name's Peter Steele. I sing and play bass for Typo Negative.
How you doing, guys?
We're doing great this morning.
Yeah? You like Amsterdam a bit?
I love Amsterdam.
Yeah?
Love it.
Always when you come here?
Always. We've been fortunate enough to have the opportunity to come here many times. Our old, previous label, Roadrunner, is in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
And so when we used to come to do promo for the other records, we used to wind up staying.
That's a long time ago. Time ago. Hey, a new album, a great new album, pretty aggressive, I think. It's very aggressive and really good.
To make, actually.
Yeah. Could you tell a bit of the writing process?
Well, this is what happens when you stop taking your psychiatric medication, because we have some songs that are 2.5 minutes long, and some songs that are between 10 and 14 minutes long. The band likes it, the record company likes it. So far, the media likes it. It's just we're hoping very much that our fans like it.
There's like a certain element to it where it's like Typo's been around for a long time. We have a lot of years behind us as a band, and I think that the songs on this record, it still has it's something fresh for Typo Negative, and is something vital to it. I really like it. I've been able to. I've been listening to it since I got my copy, since I got the mastered ref, and I really enjoy it. I genuinely like it.
Most bands don't listen to their own music. What about you? Do you do that?
I like the album very much. It seems to be a combination of all 5 studio albums, and the band's been together almost 17 years now, which is quite unbelievable. Most bands don't even last 17 weeks. I guess at this point it becomes almost auto-plagiaristic, where sometimes I find myself writing, I'm like, why does this sound familiar? I'm like, and Josh will go, Pete, that's Christian Woman you just rewrote. I'm like,
really?
Oh, that's right.
It did happen.
Yeah,
well,
okay,
I don't know if it was Christian Woman, but that situation did come up a few times where we're like, wait a minute, we've done this before.
Because the guys have to step in, because when we start to write, it's usually like this storm of ideas that come up, and we cut and choose, we catalog parts, and then try to put them together and say, why does that sound familiar? And like you just put that part into the last song you wrote. I'm like, okay, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, exactly. But how was it writing? Was it cool? Because you've been away for a while.
Sometimes, a lot of times it was cool. A lot of times it was really tough. Like on a.
You
like,
jam a lot together.
Yeah, we would jam. We would go into the studio. We have a rehearsal studio in Queens, and we would go in there on an average of 5-6 nights a week, and we'd go there for hours.
I think that this last album has more of a jammy type of feel than the previous albums.
A lot of our
very balanced as hell.
Yeah, a lot of our older influences, I think.
Are coming out more.
Yeah, coming out more on this record. A lot more of that, a lot more classic rock bands and stuff.
Yeah.
There is something that does tie it all together. That I haven't figured out what it is yet, but there is something there that keeps them all together. Poverty.
Yeah.
And Wicked, the album's called Dead Again, and it starts off with the song Dead Again.
It's in the butcher shops everywhere.
What
is it? March 19th?
Yeah,
March
19th. Yeah, it's coming out then. It's the first song. The lyrics are pretty heavy, or it's about drugs, isn't it?
The first song.
That's Dead Again.
It's about drugs, yeah. It's no secret that I had a little drug and alcohol problem, and I have to be honest with you. I wish those things were totally out of my life.
Yeah. You can read it in the lyrics.
Yeah, things have gotten much better. I mean, I'm actually going to remember this conversation, which is,
Wicked. Oh,
yes,
yeah,
which is step 1.
Step 1 of the recovery program.
That's it. Small steps.
Number 2, I'm no angel, and from time to time I do fall off, and so anytime I do, I feel like it's slow suicide. And
because it is in the end, of course.
Right.
You know that, but when you're using it, it feels great, isn't it?
And
that's always the point.
There's an old saying that it's better to learn from the mistakes of others than your own. So I was hoping that maybe our fans can get something out of my mistakes. That I was a very clean person. I mean, well, not that kind
Not
of
today.
Yes, I am clean today.
You look like you shaved.
Once a month, whether I need it or not.
Yeah.
But and if I could fall into drugs and alcohol, I think that anybody can. So I just would like to warn our fans, like, walk with me, but don't follow me.
Exactly.
So anytime I wake up, the next day, and I'm like, oh man, what did I do last night? I'm like, I'm fucking dead again.
Dead again.
Dead
Exactly.
again.
Yeah.